Okay, so the preparation is complete, and we have a gutter that's clean, free of corrosion and loose debris, and previous applications have been removed, which is ready for product application. If there was a previous bitumen application, this should have all been removed, however a sticky residue might remain. If this is the case, then the base coat application should be replaced by an application of Giromax bitumen primer. This is applied using the same method. Base coat should be applied to the entire gutter area above and below the waterline. The Giromax base coat is a 2-pack system, a base coat and an activator. For application to the entire gutter, it's normally ordered as a 2.5 litre pack. Where treatment is to the joints alone, then a 1 litre mix may be more suitable. A 2.5 litre mix should cover approximately 15 square metres of gutter depending on the levels of residual pitting present. Empty the activator into the base coat tin and thoroughly mix so that it's properly combined. Ensure nothing is left in the activator tin. They're supplied in the correct ratios and each pack should be mixed in full. Do not part mix. If you part mix the two and do not achieve the correct ratio, the product will not function correctly. Either too much activator will mean that it will go very brittle, it will not adhere fully to the substrate and the remaining products will not adhere fully to the base coat, or too little of the activator will mean that it won't cure and will remain wet. Mix 1 pack at a time since the curing process will begin immediately. Once mixed, you will have an average of 6 to 8 hours to use the product before it cures too much to continue. This time scale is temperature dependent. Warmer temperatures can mean the speed of the curing process can drop to as little as 3 to 4 hours, and in cooler temperatures this can take up to 8 hours or more. Wet weather can also be an issue when applying the base coat, as this isn't ideal, but you can still apply the materials. What it will mean is that you will feel slightly more drag, so it will take slightly more effort to apply evenly. There should be no standing water in the gutter during any application. No application should take place in temperatures below 5 degrees Celsius. Any lower than this and there's a risk of ice forming on the substrate which will prevent the long-term adhesion of the product. Base coat can be roller or brush applied. If treating just the gutter joints, then sufficient base coat should be applied to fully cover the joint, all fixing bolts and an area either side, fully encapsulating all prepared areas. A 1 litre mix of base coat will cover up to 100 linear metres of joints depending on the width of the treatment required. For all applications, a wet film thickness of 150 microns should be achieved, giving a resultant dry film thickness of 120 microns. A wet film thickness gauge, which you can readily buy online, should be used to take these readings. All prepared areas should be fully covered in base coat. Base coat will take around 8 hours to cure, but application of the sealant and gutter coat can take place as soon as it's touch dry. If the base coat has been left without gutter coat application for any length of time, then it should be lightly keyed before proceeding with gutter coat. In all circumstances, the base coat should be cleaned again before any gutter coat application to remove any new contaminants.